Welcome, Capricorn. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, end of June into the end of July. It is a personal growth reading, which we're going to take a look at blocks, strengths, obstacles, things of that nature, and where it all leads. I'm going to use the Mystic Palette Tarot. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate. And regardless if it does or doesn't, it's always a good idea to check out your other placements. This type of reading just brings in a lot of really good aha moments. So make you go, I'll give it a couple more shuffles, Capricorn, and we'll get started. One more. Okay, what do we got? Okay, 2 cards for blocks. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, obstacles or fears, please. 4 of Pentacles, King of Swords, strengths, please. 5 of Cups, Fool, what you don't see. Knight of Cups and 10 of Cups. That's nice. Unexpected. King of Wands. Where does this lead? Where does this lead? 9 of Wands, right? And where after that? 6 of Cups. Keeps going. 8 of Swords. You're going to be stuck for a bit. Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and what's really odd is 2 of Cups was right behind it. So, there is something here about something new, whether it's a new relationship or a new way of thinking about love or what's important to you. So it doesn't have to be love. It could be work. There's a lot of pentacles here too. So, well, at least at the top part of the reading, which is your block. So there could be some kind of new relationship that's blocking a new opportunity. So the Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles is your blocks. I feel like there's something here, and it has to do with this Ace of Cups, that's making you feel like you either can't take a new opportunity, or new opportunities won't come in now. There's a feeling to me like you're afraid that the work that you're doing is not putting off, and you're also not putting in the work because you don't think it will pay off, and you don't think you should put in the work. I get this almost feeling there, like, I've already done what I'm supposed to do. Why am I not getting this thing, whatever it is? Why am I not reaching that? Well, that's definitely a block, because you're not going to reach your goals without working towards it. But sometimes we feel like, geez, I've done the work. I should have this by now, or whatever. So these expectations are really high. We'll get to the expectation part down here where it's actually turns into a strength. But, it's hard. Like, it's hard. I'll just say that, because you have the 4 of Pentacles in your obstacles, and this is like, you don't feel like you have everything you want, and you feel like you should. Again, we're going back to I've done the work, I should have this should be mine. And obstacle, though, is the King of Swords, which I feel like isn't somebody. I feel like it's you not being able to articulate, speak clearly about what the problem is, or even think clearly about it. Again, this is an obstacle. It's like you're struggling, pinpointing how to move forward, how to do it. Or if you're talking to somebody about it, you're having a hard time being clear about what your expectations are. Or even how you feel about it. Any of those things. You're not able to speak up for some reason. Now, whether that's you not being able to speak up, I'm going to pull an advice card while I'm here, or whether it's whether you just feel like you can't, or you really can't. I don't know. But It is getting in your way. However, your strengths are the Five of Cups and the Fool. So, whatever you feel like you don't have or missed, the disappointment in the Five of Cups is actually what is going to move you forward into the Fool. You're like, screw it. I'm not getting this, and I'm going to take this new road to it, and I'm doing it without thinking about it, which in the end is a positive. That's why this is in the strength. Like normally that's not a good thing, right? Sometimes when we get attitudey or like, damn it, I deserve more, and just say screw it. But what it does do is it leads you to not just taking a leap of faith, but thinking about it differently, because you've been doing it again, this is like, I've done the work, why don't I have it? Well, you know what? If that's not going to work, then I'm going to do something different. And that is actually going to keep you, that's exactly what moves you forward. I'm tired of being disappointed. I'm not going to be disappointed anymore, which causes you to go, I'm just going to do something completely new and different. What you don't see is the Knight of Cups with the Ten of Cups. So there is something out there that you don't see yet that is nice, as far as if it's a relationship, it's very comfortable. If this Knight of Cups, though, more importantly, is someone that comes in with a gift. And yes, it could be romantic, but it also could be just something that sparks your interest, your love, this is something I can totally get into and move forward with. But this is something you don't see yet, but this is happening regardless, right? So what we don't see is other people's actions or what's being placed in. Also, what I believe is happening when in these cards is spirit and divine placing things for us and putting them strategically in our way so that we hit them. And and I do believe that. Like, I do believe that spirit works hard to allow us to learn the lessons we need to learn, move forward, grow, all of those things. But there is something really nice that you don't see yet. And that's going to be, again, that Ten of Cups is a very comforting feeling. So if it's a relationship, it's a very close, comfortable relationship. And with that Knight of Cups, it comes in as an offer as well. It can. The King of Wands is in your unexpected. I feel like once you get through some of this energy and that full energy and your strength, the King says you're going to take charge of things and move forward and just, but the way the wands work is they move forward with a lot of energy, and they go after what they're passionate about. And that's what it is that you will realize how important this is to you and how passionate you are about moving forward. But because it's a king too, you take control of that. And you've leveled up in that sense that you can now do the things you need to do. There is still some hard energy because the Nine of Wands is where this all leads, which says you've got to keep working. You can't think that you don't need to work to get what you are wishing for or what you want. It's not just the wish. You've got to do the work. And the Nine of Wands has you realizing that you are going to continue to do the work. However, you are going to get tired. And there's a brief moment where you go back to the past and go, well, wait, I should just have this. Because the Six of Cups comes after that. So you're going to be looking in the past again. And when you do that, and I didn't keep going because I pulled another card, you're going to feel stuck again. So I feel like, and that's why one reason why I stopped this, I feel like what this is saying, we've got free will, and the tarot can remind us of what could happen. It's not necessarily what is absolutely going to happen. And this is where free will comes in. Don't go back to the past. Your Nine of Wands says you need to keep moving forward, because going backward and thinking that things should turn out like they did in the past is going to lead you to feeling stuck again and feeling like you can't move forward. So as this situation grows, try not to go back to the past too much. Things are changing. Things are different. we learn from situations from the past, absolutely, but things don't always happen exactly like they did in the past either. So it's good to learn from them, but don't stay there and don't think that it's going to end up exactly how it did in the past, regardless of how you handle it, because it could be different. And that's where the reminder comes in here, because you go back there, you're stuck again. You know, you have to mix things up. I think that's the biggest thing with this reading. And then the Three of Pentacles is your advice. I feel like it's find those people around you that can enhance you as a person, you know, at work, enhance, you know, your knowledge. Work with people that have different skill sets than you do, so that you can not only learn from them, but you can give to them as well. So it's more equal give and take, where where you have those people that you could just really, that you have different strengths, but together you're like just, superhuman. And this is, remember to look for those people. Don't don't put yourself around people that think exactly like you do. In other words, put yourself around people that have different ideas and different suggestions and different strengths, so that you can learn more from that than you are from keeping going in the past. Because every time you go to the past, you're just going to do repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Don't do that. You don't want to repeat, because if it's not working, it's not working. And that's the most important thing to realize from this reading. I think that if something isn't going the way you think it should, then you mix it up, do it differently, and realize that it's not going to be like it was in the past. Even if you do it the same, it's not going to be like it was in the past. That's up to you, really. You want it, this is different. I just feel like this is something different, and it needs to be handled differently. So there you have it, Capricorn. I hope you liked it. Give me a comment. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.